4th year in the NBA. 26 years old. Most improved player last year. And Van Vliet and Lowry. As tough as they come. Mentally.
In fact, that you think you have a mismatch against them, the size and strength to compete and battle it.
Leading this team to a championship, could win the award this year. So could Mike Budenholzer on the Milwaukee sideline. He won the award last year. Here's Norman Powell with a rebound, looking to get things going in transition, but the Bucks get back.
You mentioned both of those guys, deservedly so. They're in the discussion along with Oklahoma City's Billy Donovan. 3 guys that I have a problem with. Don't have a problem with any one of them winning.
Siakam way off the mark on that three-point try. And here comes Middleton. Driving on Anunoby. Connaughton. And he gets the Bucks on the board. The top 2 defensive teams in the NBA during the regular season squaring off tonight. Although the Bucks have not been great, especially on the perimeter defensively here in the bubble.
No, they've been a disappointment for me defensively. Not the same team, and they've got to get it right. Because you expect them to be in the mix for winning it all, but that will not cut it, what they've been able to do defensively.
Although the Raptors are 0 for 3 from outside, the Bucks are 0 for 2 from three-point land after that Middleton miss. Connaughton defending Siakam, so you got Middleton right now on Gasol.
How they set the tone for them also.
Here's Connaughton on the baseline. Lopez, corner 3 is up and good, including 6 threes.
He's had an outstanding season. Ability to shoot the basketball and so much improved on the defensive end, protecting the rim.
Here's Connaughton from deep. That one's good. Milwaukee clinched a playoff spot back on February 23rd. It was the earliest in NBA history as Siakam connects on a long 2. And it looked like the Bucks were going to get to 70 wins, but they struggled in March right before play stopped. They had lost 3 games in a row. And they're 2-3 so far here in the bubble. Bledsoe missing, rebounded by Anunoby. Or check that by Davis. Siakam, no. Bledsoe's got it. And Bledsoe blows by his. Made 50 more threes than a year ago.
And the interesting thing, I say they have to make an adjustment. The Bucks are the one team that won't adjust. They're going to make you beat them from the three-point line.
Jumper goes for Matt Thomas, 26-year-old rookie out of Iowa State.
Good player. A lot of confidence. I mean, this Toronto team is deep and talented.
Norman Powell from deep. Good. First shot attempt of the night for Powell goes. That's his 103 on the year. He's right around 40% from behind the arc.
And on the Bucks, I'm paying attention to Powell because he's the one guy that can.
How about that start? But there was contact. He played through the contact, and even though he was off balance, he still was able to get up off the ground and dunk the ball.
What a start.
Gasol, no. Connaughton, the trailer. 10 early points and 3 of 3 shooting. Bledsoe tried to hit Middleton, knocked out of bounds by Norman Powell.
As close to 100% as possible.
So, Mark, as a coach, how do you balance that when you've got 2 championship contenders? Yes, you want to be healthy, but you also want to be in a good place from a rhythm standpoint.
Well, with both of these teams, like we talked about, we raved about the way that they compete at a high level. So I'm not concerned about the
Powell puts it on the deck. Pretty shot by Norman Powell, who was drafted originally by the Bucks middle of the 2nd round in 2015, and he's carved out a nice NBA career. Collision between Middleton and Marvin Williams, so they're out of sequence there on that possession.
Great stuff, size, strength, could shoot, could score. I believe he was ambidextrous. He could shoot it, because I remember as a kid watching him win the horse competition the NBA used to have every weekend pretty much. And he was the best guy by far because of his ability to use either hand.
Chris Boucher, a very long 30-year pro out of Oregon, stuck that arm out there and blocked Lopez's shot, and then Powell drills it. He has the last 8 points, Powell does, for Toronto. Fifth year out of UCLA, 27 years old. Middleton stops, pops, and hits just inside the foul line. First field goal for Middleton. Got a couple of free throws as well. Siakam trying to back down Williams, out to Boucher, and he splashes home a three. Got into the league with the Warriors. He played one game with Golden State 2 years ago, 28 games with the Raptors last year. He's got 2 championship rings.
It must be nice. That's 2 more than me.
Siakam able to get to the rim and lays it up and in.
You know how hard that is
Yeah.
in the G League? I mean, because you got guys that maybe don't make it to the league because they're outstanding defenders, but not as complete on the offensive end. For this guy to get it done on both sides of the floor, that's awfully impressive.
Well, think how hard it is to do at this level. There's only been 2 guys to do it, Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon. A chance to will be a third with Giannis this year, winning it the same year. Here's DiVincenzo from deep, off the heel, able to get his own miss. Fires to George Hill, the leading three-point shooter this year in the NBA, around 47%.
They're so unselfish. Do a great job of making plays for one another.
Siakam with a good pass underneath to Thomas. Here's Boucher again from long range. Got another one. Was a really good player at Oregon. Tore his ACL in the Pac-12 tournament just prior to the Ducks going on a run to the Final Four.
I'm sure you saw a lot of them, right?
Yep, and I was there when he tore his ACL, and you felt so bad for the kid because he had worked so hard on his skill level to get to that point. And it's nice to see the work paying off now, getting a chance to be a role player on a championship contender in the league. There he is tracking down. You're trying to improve your shooting game.
And
one listen to those guys.
And one is an all-time great shooter. He's in the discussion with anybody that's ever played the game in Kyle Korver. So that's the right guy to talk to about shooting.
And George Hill is the league leader in three-point shooting coming into tonight. Here he puts it on the deck and gets to the rim. And the Bucks. He's been one of the best reserves in basketball in 2020. Paul Watson, a rookie from Florida State who's played only 6 minutes in the bubble, is getting some work tonight as Matt Thomas, a phenomenal shooter, knocks down another 2.
You think about the job that George Hill has done for this Milwaukee Buck team. They need him to start, he starts. When they need him to close out games, his professionalism and playmaking.
117 career playoff games will be valuable this postseason as Thomas makes another one. DiVincenzo got caught in the air. Hill draws Boucher, trying to get past him. Korver catch and shoot. Another.
As a defender, you can't fall asleep and allow him to have that's back-to-back wide open shots.
6 opening quarter threes by Milwaukee for the year. He scored the last 7. Foul away from north of the border, but he stayed loyal to the Raptors.
You can understand why teams would want him.
Yep. 1-point game. 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Robin Lopez comes over trying to block Watson.